Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
The Colts send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he stopped immediately there. It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Pierce. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he is going to have a Colts first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. On 2nd and 9. Burrow. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. Option play, Burrow holding on to it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Burrow, and finding the tight end Hooper. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Now Burrow. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Again, it's Burrow. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Gay's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick, because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw again. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. And now he is just 2 catches away from 1,000 on his career. 998 currently. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And it's caught. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. He'll wind up losing 10 there. A full 10 yards. So that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow over the middle to Evans. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Intercepted by Cam Smith. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Burrow. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Burrow. Caught by Josh Downs. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short. But how about this, a fake?
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wilson. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 46. The kick by Sanders is good. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. So he's been a busy man here in this 1st half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield.
And that is incomplete. Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the 2nd half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This fielded right at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now back to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The drive will start with an option going left. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. Now it's Burrow. He's got Hooper on the short connection.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. The gain knocks this one through, and that trims the lead to 3. It's 9-6 now. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, it's A-Chain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Adams. Now we watch everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it a 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. This pass complete to Higgins. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point. make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now Burrow on 1st down.
He'll get this underneath to Funk.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
2nd and 4.
To the air again, Burrow. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Colts are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Miami set to take over.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A run there on 1st down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Caught, it's Wilson.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Going to give this time to the tailback. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll look to throw. And that's complete to Adams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each